Hey team, Kestava. Welcome back to another episode. Today I've decided to mix it up a little bit, and I've decided for my channel that I'm going to start to be introducing what I'm calling kind of midweek mini episodes, and they're going to be focusing primarily on practice problems for the PE, that's the Professional Engineers Exam, the FE, the Fundamental Engineers Exam, and the SE, the Structural Engineers Exam. So I have passed the FE and the PE to become a, you guessed it, professional engineer, and now I'm on my way to studying for the SE, the Structural Engineering exam, which then would give me my SE license, which really not too many engineering trades have a specific higher standard test that you need to pass, but structural engineering does have that. If you want to achieve that, that's great, but just having your PE in many states is enough to be a completely amazing engineer. Don't feel pressured in any way, but I'm going to be doing little tiny videos midweek for you and just doing one problem, one practice problem that helps you get the gears turning and hopefully helps your studies along. Now, I know for some of you, while I was talking, you already got the answer. I get it. I get that these are not going to be the most involved. So pump the brakes, a couple of you. Trying to do this for everyone, okay? Watching those individuals that are just like, bang, answer, done, next. We want to try and spread the awareness and the knowledge to everyone in this channel. Let's jump in. So we have here, as you can see, the figure shows the loads acting on a beam. So you have kind of a propped cantilever, and you have some distributed load, W, and then you have a single point load at the end of that cantilever. And the shear diagram is most nearly which of the following, A, B, C, or D. So the way that I would jump through this one is actually to bust open the AISC steel manual, table 3-23, one of my favorites, because it has all of your shear moments and deflections and their moment diagrams and shear diagrams and deflection diagrams. So to me, intuitively, I would want to jump to that. And specifically for this problem, if you jump over to page 3-222, as I've pasted here, you'll see that we actually have two examples within the AISC manual that cover this exact problem. So that's actually really helpful. As you'll see, you have this case here, which is what they call a beam overhanging one support, with this concentrated load at the end of the overhang, right there. And then you also have this one down here, which is a beam overhanging one support, uniformly distributed load between supports, as shown right there. And really, as straightforward as it is, we can check out our shear diagrams, and we can see that for the first, you have your point load at the end of the cantilever, and that creates a uniform or shear distribution across that cantilever. So a couple of these we can jot off because they're trying to trick you up by making you try to remember, well, maybe it looks like the moment, but they're asking for shear here. So we know that we can cross off B. Option A incorrectly uses constant shear in span 1. As denoted, the correct way to distribute that shear down here. So we know that A doesn't work. Option C is also incorrect because it uses the inverted shear diagram for span 1. So they've actually flip-flopped this around. And again, we can see back at example 27 over here in our AISC. That should be going the opposite direction. So that only leaves us with option D, which is our correct answer. Boom. Please like and subscribe as always. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your fellow coworkers, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.